Today is Major League Baseball's second annual Lou Gehrig Day, which aims to honor the Hall of Famer's legacy, raise awareness and funds for ALS research, and celebrate the groups and the individuals who are leading the pursuit for a cure. Today marks the date in which Gehrig's incredible games played streak began back in 1925, as well as the date of his passing from ALS in 1941 at the age of 38, as we welcome in our good friend JP Morosi on the Inside Corner. A big day, JP, around the big leagues. How exactly do they plan to honor him, coaches and players alike?
Yes, Lauren, there will be Lou Gehrig Day wristbands worn in every ballpark around the major leagues today on a day that is so rich with emotion in so many different ways. I think I'll begin by saying this. There are only 3 days in the year in Major League Baseball that are dedicated to a single person. Jackie Robinson Day, Roberto Clemente Day, and now Lou Gehrig Day. So to me, it's an extraordinary day to celebrate those who have been afflicted by this terrible disease and really celebrate their courage. In addition to what certainly Lou Gehrig did throughout the course of his career and his life as well, I want to highlight a few different charities that are now out there. Certainly MLB, through its official channels, will be celebrating and honoring the Healy Center for Research and also Support at Mass General Hospital. That's a key one. Project Main Street, of course, our friend Boog Shambi, who I know is going to join the show later on today, he's involved in that as well as part of the board of directors there. Weak Side Strong, a new charity that's been co-founded by my friend Chris Snow, who's battling ALS so bravely as the assistant GM of the Calgary Flames, and his wife Kelsey. There's just so many ways, Lauren, for us to get involved and support the community. And I think Phil Green, who is a member of the Lou Gehrig Day board, talked about this actually yesterday at a press conference, that in the midst of celebrating Lou Gehrig last year, that really everybody that has been afflicted by this, every family that has been afflicted by this, their stories were also brought forward and celebrated too. And as Chris Snow said yesterday too, a big part of this is having people who are afflicted by this disease, which is so terrible because of all that it robs you of. It allows them to now step out of the shadows and into the light and have their own stories be celebrated and become familiar to all of us. And through doing that, through sharing of their own story and their own pain and their own grief, really, as they go through their lives, we all gain that perspective and realize that there are some hopeful treatments out there that are in late stage clinical trials, ways for all of us to support the incredible groundbreaking research happening. And as Boog Shambi said, he hopes that the charity that he has worked so hard on for so many years, he hopes that going forward, it is not even necessary. That's his dream. That's Boog's dream, that it's not going to have to be here any longer. And I think for us, Lauren, that there are so many different ways to support and different causes to celebrate on this day when we honor one of the greats of all time.
So well said, JP. A big day, an important day, and we wear these pins in support. Angels playing 2 in the Bronx today, both on MLB Network. Stars for days. Mike Trout, the best of the best, had something nice to say about the stud in the opposing dugout. What did he say to you?
Yes, Lauren. So it was a very interesting day, certainly. First of all, Mike Trout giving the press conference yesterday. There's a little fantasy football talk, which we can maybe talk about a different time. But there was actual baseball discussed. And I did my very best to actually ask him a baseball question, which was, Mike, how impressed are you with what Aaron Judge has done this season? And Mike immediately said he is a superstar in our game, which is just so great to hear one of the superstars recognize a superstar. And then he went right to what Judge has done in center field, saying that in so many ways he really admires the way that Judge is playing out there. And certainly for Mike to see that in Aaron is a pretty cool thing. And obviously the numbers that Aaron Judge is putting up, simply extraordinary. We'll talk more about Aaron as we get into the showcase game tonight, but the only names that are put together in Yankee history, an OPS plus over a full season, better than what Judge is doing right now, their names are Ruth, Mantle, and yes, Gehrig. Those are the only 3 that have done it better. So it's been 60 years since the Yankees has been on pace to do what Aaron Judge is doing right now. And by the way, I did check around a little bit. There was the conversation about the ball that Ohtani hit in the first game of the series, Lauren. Would that have been a home run? Can we definitely classify that as a home run robbery? Well, Tyler Wade, who now plays for the Angels, a longtime friend of Aaron Judge, Tyler said that was definitely going out, number 1. And number 2, he said, Aaron Judge is the only player in baseball who could have made that catch.
Wow.
When you consider how fast he is, how tall he is, he said he made that wall look pretty small in center field at Yankee Stadium.
Just like the water bottle the other day. Game recognizes game, some outside perspective, really cool. The other LA-New York matchup, Mets and Dodgers, going down on the West Coast. How happy are the Dodgers that A, the Pirates are gone, and B, Tony Gonsolin taking center stage?
Lauren, Tony Gonsolin is on his way to the All-Star game, which, of course, will be at Dodger Stadium in L.A. That's my prediction right now, and I think one of the key reasons why is the evolution of his split-fingered fastball. He has thrown that pitch, according to StatCast, 199 times this season. He has yielded only 3 extra base hits out of those 199 pitches. Just simply a devastating pitch that I think has allowed his fastball to play up. And I think we talk so much in the game now, Lauren, about whether it's up and down and different ways to have differentials. I think for right now, Gonsolin's been able to do that with the split-fingered fastball. We talk so much about the Dodgers and how this rotation could actually get better by the time the season is over. When you think about Kershaw coming back, Dustin May as well. But I think we should not lose sight of just how great Gonsolin has been, a game changer for the Dodgers here in 2022.
Yes, he is, Ben. Yet to lose a game this season. We will see what happens tonight. JP Morosi on the inside corner. Good stuff.
Thanks, Lauren.
Always. Thank you.